Hey, I got here as soon as I could. I could tell from your text that today hit you really hard. But now that I'm here and seeing you like this, yeah, it must have been a lot heavier than you let on. Come here. Lean into me for a second. Just breathe. Let your body remember what it feels like to not hold everything up by yourself. Yeah, I know. I can feel it. Your whole back is tight, your jaw's clenched, and you're doing that little thing where you stare at nothing because your brain is still spinning. You've been carrying this around all day, haven't you? Yeah? Trying to push through it. Trying to just be fine, even though you're exhausted. But exhausted in a way that sleep doesn't fix. Come here, come closer. Yeah, I know you love your job. You really do. You're great at it. You care about it. You take pride in doing things well. But I know, lately it feels like it's taking up every inch of your life. Like it's creeping into your mornings, your nights, even your weekends. And, your thoughts when you're supposed to be relaxing. And that's scary. And I know we've talked about it because you promised yourself you'd never be that woman. The one whose entire identity is her job. Who forgets to live life because, well, she's too busy working. Hey, look at me for a second. You're not failing. You're not losing yourself. And you're not turning into someone you don't want to be. You're just a little overwhelmed today. And overwhelmed doesn't mean broken. It means you care. It means you're human. Let's slow everything down together, okay? Just you and me. Right here, right now. Nothing else matters for a few minutes. Take my hand. Okay, let's do something simple. A nice little calming reset. A little, let's call it a grounding ritual to pull you out of the noise. Let's go through the things that you're thankful for. The things that exist outside of work. The things that make your life bigger than just your inbox. The things that remind you you're a whole person, not just an employee. I'll start. You've got friends and family who adore you. People who genuinely light up when they see you. Who want to spend time with you. Who miss you when you're busy. And yeah, you've been stretched thin lately. And maybe you haven't seen them as much as you'd like. But that doesn't erase the love. It just means life got loud. And we can fix that. We can fix loud. And you've got your cats. Your adorable little chaos goblins who love you in their own weird, dramatic, furry way. They're a big part of your world too. They definitely count. They're little anchors that pull you back into the present. Sometimes whether you want them to or not, right? And, hopefully me, right? I'm thankful for you every single day. And I hope I get to be one of the things you're thankful for too. Not because of anything in particular that I do, but just because of how we make each other feel. Because of the softness we build together. Yeah, see? Your life is already bigger than work. You just haven't had the space to feel it lately. But it's still there. It's just waiting for you. And you know what? Since spring is coming, I know it doesn't feel like it lately, but it is. Since spring is coming, let's let's talk about hobbies. Things that pull you back into yourself. Things that make you feel alive, creative, grounded, and curious. Anything that reminds you that you're more than your job title. You mentioned wanting to try gardening, right? So imagine stepping outside in the morning, your bare feet on warm concrete, checking on little herbs you planted yourself, some basil, mint, rosemary, some little flowers that open up in the sun, a tiny little garden that belongs only to you. And what about hiking? Nothing intense, just some easy trails, some fresh air, quiet mornings, getting out amongst the trees and the little animals. The kind of walks where you can hear your own thoughts again, where the world feels bigger and softer, where you can breathe without thinking about deadlines. And we could go together. I would gladly go on hikes with you, pack some snacks, take pictures, just get lost in a good way. And, speaking of taking pictures, what about photography? You have such an eye for pretty things. You notice little details other people miss. The light on a windowsill, the colors in the sky, little moments that deserve to be captured. Imagine what you could do with a real camera in your hands. It's a good hobby that slows you down and just makes you look around the world. And something else I've known you mentioned once or twice, knitting. And oh my God, my mother would be over the moon if you asked her to teach you. She'd show up with bags of yarn like it was a national emergency. She would love you even more forever. And it's the kind of hobby that's soothing, repetitive, and grounding. Something to do with your hands when your mind is too loud. And I know that's important for you. And hey, what about getting back to yoga? You always feel better when you're doing it regularly. You have that glow afterwards. You move differently. You breathe differently. It reconnects you to your body in a way work never can. And you know what? Maybe we could take a cooking class together. Something fun, messy. It'd be a date night that isn't just dinner. It's learning something side by side, laughing when we mess up, eating whatever we manage to create. A nice little adventure that belongs just to us. Come here, let me brush your hair away. Yeah, it's hanging in your eyes too much. See, there's so much waiting for you outside of work, so many things that belong to you, not just your job. I promise you're not becoming that woman. You're just tired, and that's okay. And I'm right here. And, we'll figure it out together. One breath at a time. I love you. Let's just snuggle for a little bit and enjoy the quiet.